starting strong with a fundamental, versatile first move, slowing the pace of the game with a patient response to e4, taking the center, and both bishops are ready for development, making the standard second move of the French defense. Knight c3 defends the e4 pawn and pressures the d5 pawn. D takes e4 opens up the center, captures the e4 pawn, and allows the queen to attack the d4 pawn. Knight takes e4 captures the undefended e4 pawn and centralizes the knight. Knight d7 develops the knight toward the center and prepares to play knight gf6. When if white captures the knight on f6, then black can recapture with the knight on d7. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, supports the d4 pawn, and controls the e5 square. Knight gf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the knight on e4. Knight takes f6 check captures the knight and places the black king in check. Knight takes f6 recaptures the knight and controls the e4 and d5 squares. Bishop d3 develops a bishop, controls the e4 square, and prepares to castle kingside. c5 attacks the d4 pawn and opens the diagonal for the black queen. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. The pawn is now adequately defended. The queen moves forward into the game. Solid choice in the opening. Right on target. A very strong play. That's fine. Castling queenside tends to be more active than kingside because the rook is closer to the center. The bishop moves forward into the game. Solid choice in the opening. This misses a much better move. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade, a clear recapture. Very precise. This is the strongest option. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Right on target. With the rook now developed as well, white has all pieces ready for action. One of the best moves. This is an equal trade, a straightforward recapture. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. This is a fair move. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. That's fine. From this outpost, the rook has great activity. The correct move to safety. This threatens to tactically win a queen. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a queen. This forces the opponent to isolate a pawn. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade, a clear recapture. This misses a better way to offer an equal trade of pieces. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This blocks an attack on a pawn. This moves the rook to safety. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a rook. The better move was to create a passed pawn. Takes back. This threatens to checkmate the king. Capturing while sacrificing the bishop was the right idea. This will win a rook with correct play. This threatens to checkmate the king. This prevents the opponent from being able to checkmate the king. This threatens to checkmate the king. This will win a rook with correct play. This stops the opponent from being able to checkmate the king. Ignoring the threat on the bishop, a difficult move to see. This will win a rook with correct play. Sacrificing the rook was the right idea. Capturing that rook wins material. A clear recapture. This steps away from the checking queen.